Set now for our co-main event of the evening. Professional mixed martial arts welterweight bout scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Treston Vines versus Alvin Davis.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your first pro bout this evening. In the blue corner, his record professionally is 1-0. His height is 6 foot 0 inches. His weight 170 pounds. He trains with Cage Fit and comes to you from Camp Hill, Alabama. His name is Treston, the Black Mamba Vines! And in the right corner, his height is 5 foot 11 inches. His weight, 170 pounds. He trains with Danger Zone Boxing out of Clinton, Alabama. And his name is Alvin Dangerous Davis! Andy Law will be your referee for this fight.
Black and yellow trunks for Treston Vines, solid black trunks for Alvin Davis.
I expect this fight to come out pretty quickly with fireworks.
Round number 1. Outside kick by Davis, partially checked by Vines. Slapping inside kick by Vines. Vines showing open palms. That's a hard outside kick turned over by Treston Vines. Then the inside kick with the left leg.
Man, Tristan needs to be careful going to the well too many times. It's just a matter of time before Allen steps in on one of those leg kicks and goes across.
Measured start from both Treston Vines and Alvin Davis.
This is the difference between pros and amateurs. You know, amateurs, 30 seconds, cloud of dust, and then, you know, the round ends or whatever, and then they settle down. These guys came out relaxed, working behind their jab, throwing kicks, measuring distance. Oh.
Shuffle stepped in the head kick by Vines.
Now, I just want you guys to know, if somebody shakes their head and say it doesn't hurt, they definitely felt it.
That kick just misses from Vines. Eric, I've done fights in 22 countries. That is universal.
That's literally telling them, hey, that was a good shot. It hurt.
Look at the red spot, the welt that's already developing on Alvin's front leg. That's going to begin to take its toll if this fight goes on.
Another thing that Tristan is doing really well is the feinting. If you look at his back foot, he like twists over on it like he's going to throw the kick, doesn't throw a kick, and throws a punch.
Lead overhand left in the last sequence by Vines just missed. That inside kick did not. Those are powerful thudding kicks, all shin into thigh. Davis trying to check that kick, couldn't check that one either.
Now you see that leg starting to kick out. Alvin's worried about the kick.
Crescent kick that was caught, and then the counter, the drive-through, and the takedown. On the scramble, and well done by Davis back to his feet. From the Wizard. Into half guard now goes Vines. Davis working off his back.
Another thing about pros and amateurs, these guys have 5 minutes to work instead of just 3, so that's why they come out with this more measured approach.
Vines enters 1-0 in his pro MMA career, 10-2 as an AMI in the sport. Davis comes in 0-3 as a pro MMA fighter. He's also had 1 pro boxing bout that occurred in February of last year. Loose open guard from Davis, fighting from the bottom.
Now, this is a good position for Tristan to throw elbows over the top.
Treston's doing a good job keeping his weight though on Alvin and making Alvin have to bear the weight of his body while he's doing these different punches and submission attempts and all of that.
Right hands to the body from Vines.
You can just hear the power of Treston as his fist bounce off Alvin's ribs.
Those are thudding right-handed shots to the ribcage thrown by Vines. Sitting up and through now is Alvin Davis.
You just see Treston one step ahead of Alvin through every transition, through the strikes, through every part of this fight, into mount.
Yeah, Alvin's found himself in a bad position right now.
Full mount now achieved by Treston Vines. More ground and pound. Referee Andy Law stepping in for a slightly closer look.
Yeah, all Alvin's doing at this point is just covering up. These elbows are going to get nasty if he continues to throw them.
Double hammer fist into the Sakuraba.
Man, there's nothing more disrespectful than the double hammer fist, man.
Thudding shots now. A flurry of unanswered shots. Davis gives his back, looking for the backdoor exit, couldn't find it. Oh, the end could be near now.
I think he was giving Treston his back as a way out. And Treston said, no, I think I'm going to keep hitting you a little bit more, man.
On the scramble and right back in the mount. Davis is done. And this fight is over. Game, set, match, Treston Vines.
And Alvin is just a bloody mess at the end. Oh, no. You can't give me a hug and rub your blood all over my chest. Now, you can give me a dab, no shake and bump. But keep the fluids to yourself.
I've got to hand it to Andy Law, though. He did not call this fight early.
It may have let it go a little bit long, man. You know, I don't know. Uh-oh. I thought, oh, Kamehameha wave. Okay, Dragon Ball Z fan, I like it. I can dig it.
Treston Vines is most definitely a welterweight to watch. Now 2-0 for the 23-year-old in his pro MMA career.
I would have liked to see him do all that in the actual fight.
Come up with a Dragon Ball Z move in the actual fight.
Nah, just like the I don't want to get beat up doing it. You know, like the little kick off the cage and see that.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 4 minutes and 38 seconds in the first round, your winner due to excessive strikes, Treston, the Black Mamba 9!
It was methodical, it was poised, it was technical, and it was brutal at the end. The win for Treston Vines.
Oh, he can dance too.
He's now set to talk to Chris Lights Out Lytle.
All right, I'm here with the winner, Treston, but hate to interrupt you in the middle of your dance moves, but congratulations on a very good victory there. What are your thoughts on the fight right now?
I'd like to thank Alvin. I know that if I would have closed the distance, it would have tested my warrior spirit, but it's one thing that I've learned is that if you take too many punches, it's not smart. I like to pick and pop. I like to be a surgical remover. I like to surgically put you out. But at the same time, I like to be phenomenal with it too.
Well, you looked at tonight. What would you like to do next? You have a very extensive amateur background, looking fantastic as a pro. What do you want to do next?
Get better and take on the competition as much as possible. Because down the road, all I want is legendary glory and phenomenal fortune.
I like it. Thank you very much. Congratulations, and can't wait to see you fight again.
I like the vocabulary words.
Manny, already acting like a
Ladies
seasoned
and
pro.
gentlemen, Treston, the Black Mamba 9!
Eric, that was a really impressive performance from Treston Vines. And again, the poise he showed at 23 years old.
Birmingham.
Yeah, he's got a bright future. I think out of all the
It
pros
is
here in
now
Alabama, he's got
time
the best chance
for
to
this
make it to the big
evening's
show.
main
In our co-main event of the evening, the winner by way of first round TKO, Treston Vines defeats Alvin Davis.